It's a hockey stream on episode 622 of the VIG Lounge, as we're going to have game 2 of this second round series with the Penguins taking on the Capitals here at PPG Paints Arena. Pittsburgh won game 1 5-1 after jumping out to a nice 3-0 lead in the first. We'll see if we can have a repeat of that, or if Washington will be able to come back and even the series before we move to, what is it called now? Capital One Arena, I believe, in the nation's capital of the, what I call the divided states of embarrassment because of a certain guy who runs that country. But I digress. Probably going to get a lot of trouble for that, but that's fine. Either way, let's see if the Penguins can get themselves another win. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And with that out of the way, let's jump right in to the Pens and Caps Game 2 here on the VIG Lounge. And Washington will win the opening draw. John Carlson, who is not a Capital, hadn't been for a good portion of the season as he went to Anaheim, and is now a Tampa Bay Lightning. Puck rolls in on Arthurs Silovs, and he's able to knock it away. And then hold and get a defensive zone draw for the Penguins, which they lose. Puck dies off the stick of a Penguins defender, and it's carried in by Raquel. Raquel dances to the front. What a shot off the side of the net. It will count as a shot on goal, and it was actually a quick one. And Silovs, birthday boy, turned, I believe, 24 or 25 yesterday. I could be wrong about the age, but his birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to Ilya Silovs. Raquel. Up the left side to Silovs. Here comes the birthday boy. He's in. Denied! I know it's not actually happening in July, but we're talking about real time here, so. Sidney Crosby carries in. Crosby trying to get a shot away, lost the puck. Penguins regather, back to Silovs. Silovs flings it! And a glove save by Thompson. He will hang on to that. With nearly 5 minutes gone in the opening period. Highlighting Tommy Novak. Oh, and now we know why. What a hit that was. Now we're highlighting Tom Wilson. Glad he's not quite the menace that he was. Another one draw there by Washington. And a chance there, Matt Roy, excuse me. I did it last time too. Again, like I said, I've got the hots for a French girl. Hello, Mr. Gagne. If you're watching, shot and saves for that score! Here I am talking about my potential love life. And the first strike is still deadly! Egor Chinakhov! Penguins lead at 1-0. Looked like Logan Thompson handled it, had most of it, but it was able to squeak its way through. Puck carried in now by Elmer Soderblom. Big boy, 6'8", to the front of the net, trying to get a shot off, and it's knocked away. Anthony Beauvillier, the one-time Penguin, for a cup of coffee, but he's found a home in Washington. Good for him. Dubois to Beauvillier. Brunick steps up with a huge hip check and knocks Beauvillier down. Then Kindle carries in. Kindle trying to dance his way through. Shoot, scores! Thompson could not read that beautiful backhand shot, and the Penguins lead 2-0. Spencer Carberry looking frustrated on the bench. And Kindle now has 3 goals in these playoffs. And I believe all 3 of them are in this series. I know 2 of them are. Maybe he got one against the Rangers. I can't remember, but either way, Connor Dewar to the front, scores! And it is deja vu all over again as the Penguins have a 3-0 lead. Just loving picking the corners right now. Connor Dewar adding his name to the list. And we're halfway through this period. Here's McGroarty. Rutger McGroarty fires one. Back to the blue line. Big drive by Brunik. Right into the breadbasket of Thompson. Now the Capitals look to get out. Nice passing play in front, but Silovs shut the door. And we'll hang on to the puck at the side of the net. Washington trying to keep offensive zone pressure now that the Penguins' third D pair is out there. And I mean, Logan Thompson has made some great saves, but he's also given up 3 goals. And now we're taking a look at some handiwork from Arthurs Silovs, who has also made some great saves and faced half the number of shots. Nice block. So you won't save another one there. And Novak will dump it in. He's the one that blocked the shot as well, I believe. Chinakhov again, and this time Thompson is able to shut it down. Puck goes back to him. Sandin to Milano. Completely forgot that he was a Capital. Unless he got traded, but I don't know, you only hear about him in that one season with Trevor Zegras, really, and the Ducks, and then that's it. Like Sonny Milano just really hasn't panned out, probably to the way that people were hoping. But, whatever. Still had a pretty sweet goal from a Zegras pass years ago. Huge hit. That was Ryan Leonard. Penguins player lost his helmet. Appears to be okay. I would like to win a draw, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Chinakhov lets go pens for Kell. Sends it around the wall. Collected on the wall by Rust. Rust trying to do a flyby. Lost the puck, and he got a shot off in the end. But it died in traffic. John Carlson, former Capital. Lost the puck. Oh, what a nice stretch pass. Here's Rust. And it's knocked off the stick. Dylan Strome knocked off the puck. Penguins look to get it back. Nice passing play. And Carlson will pick off that other pass. Oh, nice hit there. Creates some space for the Penguins. Here comes Crosby. Little dipsy doodle. Shoots, rebound. Couldn't get it first. And now Brandon Duhaime, who is a Maple Leaf, I believe now, in the Toronto Maple Leafs reworked bottom 6. Soderblom had the puck knocked off the stick. Collected it again, though. Soderblom has it. Lost it. We're running out of time here in the opening frame, as there's a battle for it along the wall. And the Penguins will carry a 3-goal lead going into period number 2. Thanks to Egor Chinakhov getting things started. Connor Dewar getting the latest goal. And Ben Kindle sandwiched in the middle for a 3-0 lead. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 11-6 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits, 16-3 in favor of the Penguins. Passing percentage kind of close. Wow, we actually won a draw. I don't know who won it for Pittsburgh, but that's good to know. And Washington won 7 out of 8, so that's got to change. It probably won't, but it would be nice. So we'll see. No penalties to speak of as of yet. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. See what this middle frame is all about, shall we? Puck knocked away. Shot by Raquel, and Thompson swallows that one. Big hit by Silovs, taking out Washington's newest #1 center in Dylan Strome. He looks a little shaken up on the bench, but he's staying in the game, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Dan Muse wants an explanation. Oh, mini sticks, that's cool. Pass along the wall, collected by Silovs. Trying to get it to Raquel. And Raquel looks to try to get around Jacob Chikrin. Shoots, and a save made by Thompson as Russ got loose. Now Raquel's turn. Pounded by Ovechkin. Trying to find a pass, but there was nobody there. How did that pass miss? Got it eventually up the right side. Raquel looks to carry it in. He gets jostled a bit by Chikrin. Now Raquel gets jostled. Malkin got it in front. And Thompson with a big save down low. A little over 5 minutes have elapsed here in period 2. Pittsburgh with a 3-0 lead was looking for more. But now it's in their own zone. And how did Chinakhov miss that pass? It's obviously going to be icing. I was nowhere near it. It's kind of annoying. Goaltending matchup. Logan Thompson, Arthurs Silovs. One is doing a lot better than the other right now, and I'll allow you to hazard a guess as to who that might be. Pretty easy question. Could change at any moment, though, so I shouldn't get cocky. Oh, it'll change all right. It's 4-0. Novak playing a little posted in. And we've got ourselves a shot of Novocaine, baby. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. And we're going to see another goaltending change. Charlie Lindgren, who I must say, in the previous game, Lindgren was actually excellent. The AI was smart. It would have went with Lindgren, I would believe, in game 2. As Kindle wins a draw. Gets it up to Brazeau. He's going to test the early shoot. The rebound is in the air, but they couldn't get it to go. And then Lindgren made another right pad stop. Beauvillier gets bumped. Puck knocked to the corner. Nice pass now. Here's Kindle. To the net. Save made by Lindgren. As Kindle looks for his second of the game. Given away. Across to Kemp. Now to Kindle. Now to Brazeau. Try to get it back to Kindle. Washington is able to knock it out of the zone. Here's Beauvillier. He got hip checked again. And the puck's given away in the neutral zone. Puck's given away now in the Penguin zone when they go the other way. It's Raquel. Dumps it in. Oh, took a weird bounce in front. Thank goodness for Washington, one of their players was there. Must have been Ovechkin, yeah. Now Ovechkin took a hit this time. Save made. Silovs is under siege. Try saying that 3 times fast. Puck carried in. Chinakhov spins and shoots. Oh, the rebound popped up in the air. And a big save by Lindgren to rob Chinakhov for his second of the game. Now Solovyov's going to dump it in. Malkin collects it. Dangles a little bit, and a nice save by Lindgren down low. Duhaime. Had it and lost it. Now Solovyov trying to regather it. The Capitals get it, though, then give it away to Lizotte. Nobody seems to want the puck right now. Now Sam Girard is in. Trying to spin off the wall, instead finds McGroarty. Rucker McGroarty coming to the net, lost the puck. Strome knocked down. And Connor Dewar regathers. Finds Blake Lizotte. Pass across. McGroarty scores! It's the age of McGroarty! And the Penguins have a 5-goal lead! What a nice pass from Lizotte to McGroarty to the back of the net. And that's going to get 1 goal finally past Charlie Lindgren. And with 2:01 in the second, the Penguins are ahead by a fistful. Save made by Silovs. Puck behind the net. And trying to get it open, unable to do so. Crosby has the puck on his stick now for Pittsburgh. Dances in, shoots, save made by Lindgren. 18.2 to go here in the middle frame. Drive by Brunick, and it's handled away at the end. But the Penguins have increased the lead. It is now 5-0 after 40 minutes. Let's take a look at the stats after 40 minutes of play. Shots on goal 22-14 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits 25-9 favoring the Penguins as well. Passing percentage has gone down. Look at that. We won 1 more draw. Washington's won 12, but we don't need to talk about that. No penalties to speak of as of yet. Maybe we will get some in the third. You've got to think that Washington's frustrated. Maybe we'll see someone like Tom Wilson running around like an idiot. I don't know. But either way, 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's close this one out, fellas. And ladies, of course, who choose to tune in. Where are my manners? I guess I also could have said fellas as in, the team telling them to close it out. I don't know. Either way, apologies. I want everybody to watch. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. Doesn't matter your gender. You're always welcome here. Carlson with a drive to the net and a big save by Lindgren. Feeling if that was a left-handed catcher, that would have been in. And now we're highlighting Ovechkin. With a hit on Raquel, probably, yeah. It's a big hit, I'll give him that. Big hit. He, of course, coming back 1 more year. 40 years old. Definitely slowed down a lot more than Crosby has, but still has a cannon of a shot and can still contribute offensively. And can definitely throw hits when he wants to. This is a big boy. And like I said, I'm not a Capitals fan, never have been, never will be. And, but I will say my stance on Ovechkin has softened somewhat because he's getting to the twilight of his career. And it's going to be hard having an NHL without Ovechkin and then later without Crosby. Because, it's kind of going to be the same for me as a Penguins fan when Lemieux left twice. But it's amazing that we got the comeback in '97. And then the comeback in 2000. Or sorry, the retirement in '97 and the comeback in 2000. That's what I meant to say. It's been a long day. I've had a very challenging report on the work front, and I'm still kind of processing it. Anyway, what a goal! Oh my, Sam, a drink! I get his dog 1-2, courtesy of the legendary late Mike Lang. Sam Girard just in alone and roofs that one past Lindgren. And Spencer Carberry is just beside himself on the Washington bench. .447 to go in period number 3. Pass up the right side. Carried in by Malkin. Malkin lost it. You can tell, though, the Penguins crowd booing. I guess maybe there's an injury that I'm not aware of. Nice save. Oh, what a bad pass that was. Unfortunately, Arthurs Silovs bailed out the blind guy. Puck dumped in. Collected in front. And it's down now. Under 12 minutes to go. And Dow, the now Vegas Golden Knight. And Stanley Cup finalist. Chant now of "Let's Go Caps" from these fickle fans. As Soderblom dumps it in. Collected now for Carlson. He scores! AK-65 has the Caps feeling blue. And the Penguins have increased the lead. I would say by 2, but it's bigger than that. Same shot this time. I guess Lindgren just wasn't ready for it. So Carlson was able to find some room and put it home. 10:34 to go as we're nearly halfway through the third period. Now we are because of that scrum almost. Penguins get it back. Carried in by Blake Lizotte. You saw it, knocked off the puck. And Kevin Stenlund, who must have come over from Utah. As it seems weird seeing him as a Capital, but again, with this being a season playthrough, the CPU does some weird trades. Save made, Silovs. And Rust is going to dump it in. Collected along the wall by Crosby. Lost it. Penguins looking to get it back. Up the left side now to Sam Girard. Girard turning. Shooting, and a save once more. As my phone appears to be going crazy, I thought somebody was calling me. It's just my podcast co-host who's sending me 372 different messages at once. And the Penguins knocked off the puck. Capitals have it. Ryan Leonard carries in. Can't trust the guy with 2 first names, but Arthurs Silovs shuts him down. Here's Sam Girard. I guess he's also somebody that could have 2 first names, but you can trust him because he scored, and he's a Penguin. Chan of Let's Go Pens in this 7-0 rout. As we take a look at the handiwork of Arthurs Silovs. Now let's go! Just stops. Now we're going back to Let's Go Pens again, 3:59, and we are feeling fine in a nice 7-0 lead as of this moment. Rebounds there, but Silovs stood tall and shut it down. Now to Malkin. Gino carries in. Got him for 1 more year as well. Maybe he and Ovechkin will retire this year coming up. Friends to rivals, then back to friends. Here's Lizotte. Lizotte turning, shooting, and a save made by Lindgren. Minute 1 second to go. Lizotte looked to win it, wasn't able to. Now we're looking at Tom Wilson. He's getting the Bluebirds. He must have hurt somebody, and there's a penalty shot. So Washington might get 1 goal at least. We'll have to see. As Carlson got caught for tripping. And it's Tom Wilson who's going to take it. Oh, what a beautiful poke check. Artie Silovs. What was he thinking there? Tom Wilson, what were you thinking, my guy? My word, that was ridiculous. Puck's carried in now by Blake Lizotte. Lizotte looking to get a goal as well here. Nearly did, but Lindgren shut it down. Lizotte again with a backhand. What a tenacious play that was. Like a dog on a bone. But Lindgren shut it down. Capital was in the boards, and the puck goes all the way around and out. .4 on the clock. And another Capitals draw one. Shoulder save, Silovs. Penguins look to get it back. Here's Connor Dewar. He has a goal tonight. Lost that one. And we're down now to the final seconds. And the Penguins hang on to preserve the shutout as Arthurs Silovs gets his first playoff shutout, I believe, at least of this year. In the game. He may have had one in Vancouver, I don't know. But either way, Arthurs Silovs got a shutout. The Penguins scored with 7 different goal scorers. Crosby or Malkin did not have a goal, which surprises me. But still, I guess if they don't score and we get 7, that's a pretty good game. Erik Karlsson was one of the big boys that found the back of the net. Sam Girard got a goal. Novak got a goal. Kindle, Chinakhov. All over the shot. Connor Dewar. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 34-27 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, more than double, 33-16 in favor of Pittsburgh. Got up to 80% on the passing percentage. Lovely. Won another draw. We literally won a single draw in every period. That is awful. Washington outdrew us 7 times. Good Lord, 21-3. That is just awful. But doesn't matter. We won 7 goals at even strength. Arthurs Silovs with a perfect game. And the Penguins go up 2-0 in this series as it shifts to Washington for Game 3. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer, 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday, everybody. Huh. It's not letting me stop streaming for some reason. That's fun. I don't know why it's not letting me stop. All right, whatever. I'll have to just exit out of the game first? I don't know. This is just